Hi there. This is Gayle from BERNINA of Naperville. And you know what? I didn't think I was going to be doing one of these unboxing videos. That's right. The BERNINA L890 Quilters Edition is back with exclusive free gifts with purchase of this package. And that is over a $1,600 value. Now, this machine is really cool looking. There's fabric, there's thread, there's tons of additional feet, additional accessories. This baby is jam-packed with lots of cool things. And you also get a lot of free goodies from us. Of course, we do a monthly Serger along. Yes, it's wrapping up soon, but you would get access to our videos and our extra content, our other stellar education that we do here at BERNINA of Naperville. But I need you to remember that these machines are in limited supply. So if you are in the Chicagoland area, don't hesitate to come in or call 331-472-4231 to place your deposit today. You are not going to believe the amazing machine that I'm about to show you. So first of all, this is not just any special edition. In fact, I don't think there's been a special edition ever like this, at least with BERNINA. And this is an L890. Now, you know what the L890 is, don't you? It's our awesome Coverstitch and overlocking air threading serger with the guided access and the touch screen and all of those amazing things. So as if this machine didn't do enough, this machine is a Quilters edition. A Quilters edition serger. Can you imagine? I can't wait to see it. I'm just wondering what all it's going to do and what all it's going to come with. I mean, you know what? I can harken back to the days of, remember when we had our really awesome little Burnett 3 series sergers or the 2 series, and those were introduced. I mean, first of all, I loved the retro videos and all of that, and it was just really fun. But then, you know, they sew it like 1,500, stitches per inch now. And a lot of my friends were like, I piece on my serger. And I was like, yeah, because they go super fast. But, sometimes there's limitations. Sometimes, you just don't have the creativity. But wait a minute. What do you mean? You want to see this thing first? Well, I was pontificating on all of the things that this machine can do. Okay, fine. Let's open the box. But you're going to have to get a little closer down here like this so that we can see what's really in here. So let me get this situated just right. So take this guy, open, here we go. And look, once again, thank you, BERNINA. Thank you, BERNINA, for showing us how it goes back in the box. Dust cover. Well, normally I just toss the manuals right out of here, but in this case, there's something in here that piques my interest. Let's have a look here. This is the BERNINA L890 Quilters Edition Accessories Kit. Well, look at that. So there is a left and right guide, probably for doing your channel quilting or your cross hatching. There is the seam guide, the height compensation tools, the 3 different feet that it's going to come with. Yes, it comes with special feet. So we get a clear foot, number 27 foot. We get a shearing foot. We get left and right guides, a decorative spool holder, and a thread kit. Then we've got our foot control in here. We're going to need that. We've got our knee lever. Don't forget. So now the knee lever for the L8 series is the same knee lever as for your BERNINA 880. So those of you that have a 7 series, 4 through 7 series, that knee lever is not going to fit your serger. So don't forget about that. Then this is a little piece that goes on the machine to cover up the free arm when you're not using your expansion table, which is in here somewhere. And then there's the trash catcher tub thing. Extra thread. This is Serger thread, polyester 50 weight serger thread. This is the Coverstitch plate, not to be confused with the knife protector that's going to be on the machine. Power cord, we're going to need that. The styrofoam, well, I don't need this. I'm going to get rid of this. So there's our slide-on tray. This goes on the machine to help expand your sewing area. Then in here, we've got our accessory tubs. So in here, here are our quilters accessory kit in there. Look at this. So there they are. The height compensation, the decorative thread stuff, the left and right guides, and the 3 feet. All in one little spot. And then some of your extra accessories in there, like your toolkit, your oil, needles, other spool caps, seam guide, things like that are all in here. Then, I got to try to lift this thing out of here with my tennis elbow. Let's see if I can make it happen. Oh dear, it's very heavy, everybody. This one, they did not make it lighter. I can't imagine. Okay, here we go. Try it with the left hand this time. Woo again. Oh. All right. Oh, we can slide the box away now. All right, so when we turn this on, we are already set for our 3-thread overlock with the left needle and a chain stitch with the right cover. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I have the machine threaded up with all of the appropriate colors. And sometimes, this is how we teach so that you can see what each of the threads is doing. So I'm not changing anything. I'm just going for this stitch. Let's thread it. Now the machine is going to tell me and prompt me through all of the things that I need to do. But, you don't need to see me do that. We have other videos. It's just an unboxing video, okay? Whew. Oh, so exciting. It's so exciting. Right, so I'm starting with my purple path, and then I'm going to just put this little guy in just a little bit. And don't forget to push on your foot control to get all your little pipes connected like that. And then we're going to do this. There we go. And it pops out the other side here like that. Now we're going to do the red. Don't forget, on this machine, you can do these in any order. And then green's going to require that we use our needle threader with that little wire that's going to push the thread through the needle. I'm also going to need to use my needle threader for the yellow path here. And the yellow path, don't forget, anytime you're doing cover a chain, it goes up to that set right up there. Then we go under, and because we're doing the right cover, we're going to go down through that slot, through a slot, and right above this needle, and into the hole using our needle threader. So now that we're all threaded up, we're going to flip our air threading mechanism to turn it off, close all of our doors here, put our trash collector on here, and I want to show you what the stitch looks like. And there we have our combo stitch, which is perfect when you're sewing 2 pieces of woven together because you get perfect tension. All right, so now I've attached our number C27 clear foot because I'm going to do some quilting on our Quilters Edition L890. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. This is like, who thought of this? I want to know who thinks of this. But anyway, so I'm going to just go and do a little diagonal stitch down this piece of, little test piece here. And I am going to elongate my stitch just a little bit so that it is a little bit longer for quilting because I like to do that when I'm quilting normally. So I'm going to go up to 4. And now let's have a stitch. And listen to how quiet this is and how it just hums right through that fabric. And then, of course, don't forget on this machine, you can set it to land in the needle down position so that you can pivot around and do your channel quilting. Now, of course, I'm just using my yellow thread through here because that's the needle that I'm using for this stitch. And then under there is my purple thread because that is my chain looper on this particular stitch. So this is the 2-thread chain. Now I'm going to pull something out of our Fun Quilters Edition accessory kit, and that is our guides. And in our shank, and by the way, if you already have an L890 or L860 or whatever, you can actually order a new shank from us that will allow you to put your guides into the machine. And you can buy the guides separately as a set or in your Bernina walking foot. So I'm just putting the left guide in here, and you can set it, you know, whatever distance you want, like this, or you can insert the right guide in here, like this, and set it however you would like. And now I'm going to travel just in my little seam allowance here like this. And notice that that machine is stopping. And once you kind of gauge how far away you need to be, you can line this guide right up in the seam like this. And of course, the knee lever makes this much easier to raise and lower that presser foot up and down. And if you want in the middle of stitching, it's so easy to pull these guys off. You can just rearrange right in the middle of your seam. You know, provided that you have placed this one in your path at the same, you know, distance as this one. All right, what do you think? Isn't this pretty cool? Now, I didn't nearly touch on everything that you can do with this machine, but you know what is really cool? There is a free Grow and Bloom pattern from Amanda Murphy that she designed specifically for this machine. So there's all kinds of fun new applique, quilting, and piecing techniques that you're going to learn. It's a total booklet. And I have printed my dealer copy out, and I'm getting ready to make my quilt too. I can't wait. There's also a whole bunch of fabric that's been packaged with this perfectly, so it coordinates. It's the exact fabrics that Amanda used in her pattern, and they're all from Benertex fabric. So you are going to get that full kit with this as well. Oh, and we totally can't forget about this new big book. You know how much we love the big books. Well, there's a new big book of Serger quilting. So this will be another place where you can get all of the inspiration and everything you need to make this L890 Quilters Edition the star of your quilting studio. So lots of fun things with this machine, lots of fun things to learn and use, from the feet to the guides to the decorative thread support, all of those things. And of course, we have tons of videos on using the L890 regular edition that certainly apply to this machine as well. So you're going to have to take a lot of classes with this. So last but not least, you're going to get the Bernina suitcase to carry this around and cart it to your local dealer, or if you happen to be in the Bernina of Naperville area, right here to our store to take your in-person classes. And speaking of classes, you're also compliments of Bernina of America. You're going to get the Bloom and Grow sew-along classes available through the Bernina Skill Hub. Now, remember that the Bernina Skill Hub is a place where you can take virtual classes with Bernina at your own pace. And you will get this class completely free with the purchase of this machine. And you know, I have some plans to maybe do meetups here in the store to track the progress on our Amanda Sew Along Serger quilt as well. So just putting that out there.
And if you're unfamiliar with the Bernina Skill Hub, well, the Bernina Skill Hub is really cool. Right now, you can even take regular L8 series classes to learn how to use the machine. There's a 7 series class. There are Bernina software classes. There's a free computer class. So there's lots of things, and it's new. So you can count on Bernina to be populating this with lots of educational material that you are going to want to watch forever and ever and ever, or, and at least until they decide that, hey, it's time to refresh this content a little bit.
If you would like skill builder classes and you are part of our Bernina of Naperville family here and shop at our store and see us for classes and all of that stuff, give us a call and reach out and we can give you a little bit more instruction and classes on that. So what do you think? Are you going to give this a try? Are you going to call us for more information about this? And, another thing that we're kind of known for is sweetening the pot on pre-orders, because these aren't quite ready yet to go into your hands. But if you give us your hard-earned and make a deposit down on this machine, we're sweetening the pot because we're adding $300 worth of Amanda Murphy product with this machine. That's exclusive patterns, that's some rulers, that is maybe even some tools and some books. Sound good? Hop on over to BERNINAofNaperville.com and see the details. All right, well, that's all for me for now. So for more Serger tutorials, for more build updates on the house and the temperature quilt progress and all the other things that we do here, don't forget to check out our Bernina of Naperville YouTube channel. It's easy. It's youtube.com/Bernina of Naperville, and there you can like, comment, and subscribe. Happy Serger quilting!